Hey there, hello there, it's Jeff Cutter. You to yet another OTP Legends League game of the day. Today from Chicago's U.S. Cellular Field, it's the Cleveland Icons against the Chicago White Sox Icons. Of course, you'll be thinking, why does Cleveland just have a C on it? Well, because they're called the Cleveland Guardians, but of course they're calling them the Cleveland Indians because of historical name, blah blah blah. Anyway, so we have the battle of the AL Central, kind of, because Cleveland is in the AL Central, but the White Sox are in the AL North. Or no, sorry, they're both in the Central, I think, right? I'm tongue tight. Nonetheless, Cleveland, here's your starting lineup. Kenny Lofton, the speed demon in center field. Ed Morgan playing first. Man Ram will DH. Albert Bell will play left. Rocky Colavito, the curse of him in right field. Al Rosen playing third. Lou Boudreau, the last player manager in baseball at short. Catcher Steve O'Neill and the second baseman Bobby Avila with Cliff Lee coming from injury. I think he's coming from injury or he's coming in for somebody. Well, he's making his first start of the year. Well, second start of the year. The Tri Sox have Eddie Collins, the speed demon second baseman as well. Louis Aparicio playing short for the injured Luke Appling, all aches and pains. Shoeless Joe Jackson playing center. Frank the Big Kurt Thomas playing first. Mags Ordonez playing right. Roy Severs will DH. Chet Lemon playing left. George Davis playing third. And AJ Prosinski will catch. Eddie Sakat is your starting pitcher. Both pitchers are not doing so well. But this is just one game. So PC Replay Baseball coming up in 3 days for OTV. There's a 3-game series, and then on Sunday there's no games for them, so we go to PC Replay Baseball for the seasonal. Here we are in Chicago. It's got 2-4 with a 7 ERA from unknown. 13-10 last year, a 4.34 ERA. He had a bad time, but he beat the 1920 Indians, so he's trying to do the Cleveland Double. And he left in the Speed Demon of East Chicago, Indiana. 143 games, 90 stolen bases to lead the American League. Yep, he led the American League. Took ninth in batting average. He had some injury problems last year, 2021. Cleveland's second in the AL Central, Chicago's third in the AL Central, so they both are in the same division. And right to first, Thomas makes no mistake. Ed Morgan, first baseman, from Cairo, Georgia, 126 games last year, 114 RBIs, nicely done. Took fourth in the batting average mark last year. Cracks it to short. Oh! Ouch. I heard you show him the East Nanda, E6. There's Mandarin, 25 RBIs from the Dominican Republic, 733 plate appearances, 183 strikeouts to lead the American League. That's not really good. But he did hit 51 home runs, 142 RBIs. So yeah, fifth in at-bats in the American League. Third in home runs, third in RBIs last year, so you know, he was good.
Strike three.
Not this time, swing and a miss. Knuckler. Nice, there's a knuckler. Albert Bell, 39 RBIs from Shreveport, 141 games, 113 RBIs, last year 38 home runs. Yeah, he missed a month with an injury last spring. Glove set to left, caught. State Farm Roll and Navy sponsoring this game. Benton, Arkansas, 19-6 last year, 2.9 ERA. Well, this is only his second game. He allowed 5 runs to the 1929 A's, but still won because that game ended up being 5. I think he was injured. Yeah, he had strained oblique. Took 8th in wins and 3rd in ERA last year. So yeah, Cliffley's back in the line, back in the Lions den. Collins, ground ball first, flip it. You beat. Now. We have this Red Sox Cup for Eddie Collins from unknown, 130 games, 1 home run, 44 RBIs. History was he was 10th in stolen bases in 2024. Aparicio son from Venezuela, home of the World Baseball Classic champions. 73 games last year, 20 RBIs. He has 6 RBIs in 26 games this year. He's kind of in, and he had a fractured rib and out for a month in May. So, yeah, pretty sure. Ground ball short, throw the first. One shortstop to the other. Boudreaux does it. Well, all aches and pains was ache and pain. Didn't like Cliffley, so he has to take it out of the lineup. Shoeless Joe. 155 games, 92 RBIs. He was third in doubles with 53 in the American League, 6th in hits with 199. Gonna get to number 200, huh? Got him. Lee got him with the stinker sinker, so he might be back in form. There's a Saturday in Universe, so you'll see a lot of afternoon games in the Attract Scoreboard. Calevito, 5 homers, 11 RBIs, but the Mendoza line is eluding him. 26 homers, 66 RBIs last year. A little bit of a drop-off. He did hit a grand slam against the Tigers in the playoffs. And I believe that it was it Tigers? Rays? In the ALCS last year? I think it was. Fly ball to center. Nice catch for Shoeless. One down. Burgers and in Spartanburg, South Carolina, 131 games, played a lot more, 27 runs, 79 RBIs. There's a month and a half of injuries last year at this time. No, sorry, 2 years ago, Mike. Was in. Flutter. To left. Nice catch by Lemon. Individual cardio 9. 130 games, 47 RBIs. 6 in sacrifice hits. He had a 5-hit day against the White Sox legends last August. Boudreaux the center. Oh! Drafter decides to go for it. He dies. He makes the catch. Nothing for Cleveland. The Big Hurt. 10 homers, 35 RBIs from Columbus. 28 home runs, 121 RBIs last year. A bit of a dip off. 4 intentional walks. Well, he was 10th in home runs, 2nd in RBIs in 2024, but other than that, he was fine. Thomas to left field. Thanks for joining us. From Venezuela as well. 105 games last year, 17 runs, 67 RBIs. I think he was hurt, but he missed a month with injury. He walked off the Royals legends last April 15th. Max hits the ball deep. You can put it on the board. Yes! He went deep. Loses fifth. 1-0. Mercy. 95 on the gun, and Max saw that coming. Boom. Roy Severs, DHing from St. Louis. 107 games last year. 21 home runs, 52 RBIs. And 10 sacrifice flies. Walk-off home run against the Yankees last June. Severs to right field. Right near that fence, but we'll read the mixed up. Go over detail. John Lemon, 14 RBIs. In Jackson, Mississippi, 15 home runs, 46 RBIs in 128 games, getting a little bit more help. Well, I think he was hurt. Or was he hurt in the first few seasons? Because it was Ootp 22 I had for a few years doing that thing. Well, the seasonal league was like 100 teams, but not this time. Got down to 60. Here's Lemon. Lemon chopper. Someone's gonna get it. Someone has to get it. And a nice catch by Avila, but Max Ordonez takes quickly deep. 1-0. It's us. Here's O'Neill, the teacher. The Minoka, Illinois. 98 games after 44 RBIs. History was nothing really much. It's like, who cares? O'Neill, ground ball the short for the first. Ooh, Aparicio had a bit of a problem there. Thanks to caught. Well, now face Bobby Field, the number 9 hitter from Mexico. He only played 11 games last year. I think he was injured early that year, right? They had grand slam against 85 Royals 2 years ago, April 14th. Now, he had broken bone in the elbow April 2025, but yeah, last April. Missed 8 months. Oh, yes, it does. Yeah, he had broken elbow in last April, and kind of missed the remaining of the year. Well, he's in May this year. And a ground ball by Thomas scoops it up. Yeah, there's nothing. Lopton trying to go speedy. Gotta go quick. Nope. You knew it. He was like, gonna break up this no-hitter. I know it's the third inning, but I know you got no hit. Bro? Offense. 14. Or stolen base. Here's Morgan. Another third. And first. It's 1-0. On the third. George Davis, third baseman, from I think the 1930s, from Cohoes, New York. Doesn't play a lot of games, and he doesn't have decent prospects. But now, pitch Davis. Davis to center, and a nice catch by Mr. Lofton. 1 out. Here comes AJ, the catcher, 22 RBIs from Bridgehampton, New York, 123 games, 3 home runs. 7 been hit by pitches, both last year and this year, and every year. AJ, the center. Let's put their Lofton. Collins down the first, easy play, flip, flop. We're 1-0 White Sox. We go to the top of the fourth. Before Red Sox 9-7 in the fifth. 6-0 in the sixth. Cubs Legends 5-1 in the fifth. Philly 4-3 in the sixth. Boston looking good against Tampa 11-1. Atlanta 3-0. 2011 Rangers 3-0. 2017 Nationals 3-0. Cubs already up 3-0. And on 4:30, Angels Legends at 4:30, Dodgers 4:30, and some Rockies at 4:30. Oh, and Mariners at 4:30. Then some games in the evening time. 1960 Pirates at 5-3 in the fifth. Lost in the shuffle this week was Bob Skinner's death. Yes, I did something Ootp related on him a couple days ago. But the fact of the matter is, the 1960 Pirates are cursed, in a sense. Well, 66 years after they won the World Series, 3 members of that team have died. Bill Mazeroski, Bob Skinner, and Roy Face. So, that's weird. But yeah, 1960, that's a long ass time ago. Here's Man Ram. Before expansion. Man Ram, that's a base hit. Because yeah, the first expansion of the AL was 1961, and the NL was 1962. Remember well. Aboard! Sakai has blown it. Glove set to center. This looks catchable by Shoeless. It is. Go throw. And the first base. Open. And get the RBI. The answer is... I don't know. Shoeless. Or Man. They got him this time. Man Ram's got a little too greedy. Shoeless Joe couldn't get him the first time, but he got him. Can't do it the first time, but the second time you redeem yourself. Here's that. To left field, that's a hit. Trillis to right field, that drops some base hit. Go for it. Now jam. He's got to get the hey, CNG play. Nice. This will cut by Lofton. He'll throw to home. Got him. Well, anything you can do, I can do better, says Lofton. And the third, 2 outs for Seavers. Seavers trying to get an RBI. Not so fast. Nice catch by Bell, and Lee gets out of it thanks to that run home. 1-0 in the fifth. Here comes Boudreaux. Boudreaux, that's a hit. The right field. Here's O'Neill. One. Rope. Gonna go to second, and they got him. Nice job. Tried to get the runner to second, but no. Vila. Runner goes. Ground ball is short. That will take the double play out of it. But that's an out. Yeah, O'Neill. He's locked him. O'Neill. That's a base hit by Lofton. They're going to try to go for the play of the play. Set! Oh, Lofton gets an RBI. And what? I mean, prevents a run in one half inning, and then the next half inning, he scores an RBI. Morgan. Floater, 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 into the glove. Cleveland does score a run. House it to right field, base hit. Oh. And here comes Davis. Davis, chopper, throw the first, got it. Krasinski. Krasinski chops it to second. That gets the runner to third. Now yeah! Can he get a hit? Yes, he can. That would be a double. He wants 3 bases. He'll get 3 bases. So very triple Collins. And they're ground out. Shortstop to shortstop, but Cliffley does give up a run. 2-1 thanks to Eddie Collins' triple. Tashi! Good 3 fastball, 93. Here's Bell. Ball 4. 4 straight balls. Levito. Yeah, down. Rosen. Pickoff throw. Oh, yeah. Pickoff throw. Beautiful job. Nice job by Sakat. Here's Shoeless. Nope. Ball 4. He laid off, he says. Like, what? Thomas pops up. Right to Rosen as out number 1. Nice chopper. Gotta go somebody. Go to second. It works. The runner out. Always the best strategy. Here's receivers. The first, the throw. And he got a nice drop by Avila. And the White Sox. Can't get anything going. 2-1. Yeah. Rosen. And that's a hit. Left field. Then almost go for 2. Let's see. Good go. Bond. They drive up. Sacrifice hit for Cucho. O'Neill. O'Neill. It's the 3rd wrong side of the infield. Better. Vila. Floater, floater, floater. Cut right to the shortstop. So 2-1 Chicago. Take the other call good thing. Fireworks. It's a Sunday nighter. Well, in universe, it's a Sunday nighter. It's a Friday nighter in real life. As we have in battle of the AL East going toe to toe. Well, would be battle of the AL East, but one team's now in the AL South. That being the Tampa Bay Icons. Tampa Bay, who started off 13-2, and then they have slid off ever since. Tampa is in Boston, Beantown. Al Red Sox fan better be watching this game because the both Sox legends are going to be on the network on home turf against Tampa tomorrow night. Be there or be square. There's Chad Lemon. Meantime. Check, ground ball short. Boudreaux the first. Got him. Out. For Davis. Davis. That's a hit. I don't know how long you keep these guys in there for. As long as they can. Krasinski. Deep drive to right field. Oh, I thought that was gone. Ootp makes the nice catch. It looked like it was going to float above that yellow line. Here's Collins. They got RBI triple. They go for steal. Not so fast. Davis is out. Nice job by O'Neill. And the White Sox are only up 2-1 after 7. On to the 8th. And here comes Lofton. Now the second throw. Yes. None. Morgan, floated to center, trying to get a looping hit. Not so fast. Yeah, the wind is blowing to center field, but nothing dangerous. Here's man around. I know! Big strikeout on the knuckler. Sakati Sports strikeout 2-1 White Sox. On to the 8th, and now Collins will still bat. He was after swinging. I'm going to start their lead. Gets him on the sinker. And now Aparicio. They're going to let him hit. Floater, that's trouble. That's left center, and that will be a double. Oh, I thought it would be a triple. I thought it bounced into the seats, but it didn't. So Louis Aparicio gets a double. And now Cliff Lee is in trouble. Down. Goes Perez and Joss, who will warm up Cleveland. Shoeless Joe's up at the plate. Ground ball to short. Nice throw by Boudreaux the first, and the runner can't move the third. Now you got Thomas. Thomas goes it to center. This is a base hit. Lofton trying to get another outfield assist. Did he? He did. That's the second time he's gotten a base runner. I didn't see that coming. Did you? Well, we'll have to warm up for clothing spot if he has to. Radzinski will also warm up. He's got Bell, Cole, and Rosen. Ground ball to second. For the first, that's an out. Left, but this will be Lemon's ball. 2 more. Rosen golfs it deep. Away! Back and gone. Ty Geller is smelling like a rose then. 2-2. Holy can't well, the card can't. They would now do Boudreaux. Well, that kind of takes Lee out of the mess. Here's Boudreaux. Boudreaux golfs at the left field. This game isn't over. It's a double. So a big double by Lou Boudreaux. Cleveland's coming back. This is a different game. Double. Now they're going to take. Yeah, they're going to take this out of the game. And it will be Victor Martinez. The plan is to put him behind the plate for the bottom of the ninth. He's from Venezuela as well. 2 home runs, 10 RBIs. He only had 1 home run last year in 67 games. But 2 home runs in 17 games this year. And we'll block Martinez. Radzinski is warmed up. He will pitch to Bobby Avila, and I think that's going to be a change. And they're changing. It is going to... Mr. Jim Tomei. 3 home runs, 8 RBIs from Peoria, Arizona. He's going to pinch hit. He had 21 home runs in 96 games, 18 in 78 last year. I don't know how much. How good he did. He had 3 home runs in 4 Red Sox, 6 RBIs. Dang. How good. What Tomei can do here in the 9th inning. Oh, he got pumped. Radzinski hit him. Got away from him. Bases are now loaded for Lofton. Come on down. Ball 4, bases loaded walk. Cleveland now has the lead, 3-2. Incredible Radzinski, Glendale, Arizona. Pitched only 12 games last year, 3.38 ERA. This is his second appearance. He walks in the run. So, Vandencourt is going to warm up to be the closer. Ed Morgan's 0 for 4. They'll take him out, and it's going to be Pronk. Travis Hafner, 5 for 21, but he does have 2 home runs. From Jamestown, New York, 84 games last year, 9 home runs. He had a grand slam against the 2-1 Mariners a pair of years ago. Pitch to Hafner. Hafner golfs it to right field, drops in, base hit. 1 will score, maybe 2. He does. 2 RBI single by Pronk. And Cleveland's up 5-2. Unreal. Now, do they want Manny Ramirez? Now they will probably go with Larry Doby. Yeah. He's 1 for 4. They're going to go with Larry Doby to DH and to pinch hit from Camden, New Jersey. 71 games last year. Kind of surprised. He did have a 6 RBI game against the 84 Tigers, but that was August 2024. See what he does. Doby, golf set. That's trouble in the left center. That will be another run for Cleveland. It's 6-2. They're going for 2 runs. Doby will move to third base. And he is out. But it is a 2 RBI double. The runs score before the third out. So somehow, in some freaking way, Cleveland with 6 runs in the ninth to make it 7-2. And it's not a safe situation. So Chris Perez is ready. He will come in. You might as well. I mean, quickly give him all the credit in the world. Now they need a catcher, they need a first baseman, and they need a second baseman. Second base. Now the question on my mind is who do you put at first base, Hafner or Tomey? Nope, they're going to go with Pronk at first. Keltner will come in to play second base. They need a second baseman, and Derby can't play. So Keltner is going to come in to play second base. 7-2. Chris Perez will come in. This will be his first batter of the year from Bradenton, Florida. He only has played 13 Legends League games in 2 seasons. So Chris Perez is going to come out. Ordonez is going to be the first guy. So yeah, Chris Perez. Good to see him in. Ground ball, 5-3. Nice job by Rosen. 1 out. Al Rosen with that 2-out home run to tie the game at 2. I think it was Roy Severs is definitely coming out. Robin Ventura is coming in to try to do something. 14 RBIs from Santa Maria, California. 142 games, 18 home runs, 66 RBIs last year. Walked off the 93 Blue Jays last July. Fly ball to left. This will be right in the glove of Bell. 2 down for Chet Lemon. And they know their time is up. So Ray Schalk is coming in. Yeah, they're at my 5. So Ray Schalk, 7 RBIs though. He's coming in. This is his 10th game. 23 RBIs in real for the season. Truck ground ball. Third to first. Got him. Cleveland wins the game 7-2. What a job by the Indians. They've won 21 now. The White Sox dropped to 20 and 14. 6 in the 9th. Unfreaking real. It was 2-1. And they used their bench to their success. Hafner and Doby getting a pair of RBIs off the bench. Lofton 2 RBIs, Hafner 2, Doby 2, Rosen 1. Well, Doby wasn't a pinch hitter. No, he was a pinch hitter. Yeah, Victor Martinez, Tomei, Hafner, Doby. Well, anyway, yeah. Eddie Collins. Well, Rosen, his 10th home run. That was with 2 outs. Yep, it was. So Rosen with 2 outs in the 9th. What a game. I thought we were going to go to extra innings, but what a job. Cliff Lee does get the W after all. Chris Perez pitched in the 9th for Prosperity. Sakati, well, they didn't get their guy. Well, Sakati thought, okay, we'll be fine, but then he fumbled. Radinsky fumbled too. 46,000 fans, but Al Rosen went deep to left field for the winning run, for the tying run. The 3 stars of today's game. Big Papi, pair of tater tots for the 0-4 Red Sox against the 1920 Tribe. 16-14. That's a football score. Tris Speaker, 4 RBIs in losing effort in that game. Dazzy Fance giving up 3 hits in that game. Anyway, 3-star. Line scores. The 84 Tigres won 2-1. Henneman does his job against Liebert. Willie Hernandez picks up the save. Man, 85 Rose are sucking. 27 Yankees, bottom of the 9th. Axel beats Brazil. Yankees Legends with a shutout. Andy Pettit doing the job against Newhouser. Over Red Sox 16-14. Baez dead speed Lopez Martinez to save. Boston used 3 home runs. 1920 Indians didn't need any home runs. Tampa Boston. Boston crushed it 14-5, only needing 1 home run. Tiant beats Garza. Tom Gordon the save, and we will not have to see Tiant Garza or Gordon tomorrow because we'll see these two teams tomorrow, but we won't see those guys. The 2011 Rangers win in the 12th. Darren O'Day sidearming his way over Dwayne Ward, and Hamburger the save. Orioles Legends 4-1. Urban Shacker wins 5-1. That sounds like a department store. He's Oswald. Tim started his 11 save. 2017 Astros win 4-1. Paulino beats Morton, who drops it 1-6. Yikes. Davinsky the save. Mariners Legend 6-2. Langston beats Guthrie. Hansen picks up the save. Cleveland 6 in the 9th. What a game. 7-2. Kansas City Royals win 5-1. Greinke does the job against Boswell. Castillo came in for the save if needed. 70 Orioles survive 5-4. Cuellar beats Houdin. Jimenez save. Michael. Blue Jays Legends double up the hits on the 0-1 Mariners, but still lose 2-0 to Merced. Is that his first Major League win? Mario Merced or something? No, he was 5-12. Steve, the lost Arthur Rhodes, still serve. The defending champ A's losing 4-3. Santana beats the Plank. Percival's 10 save. And the Rangers Legends 4-2. Kenny Rogers beats Tio with Russell the save. Jeff Russell, that is. National League, the Cubbies Legends win 8-1. Rick Russell beats Cyanis. Philly Legends 10-4. Hamels beats Conley. Erskine picks up his 3rd save. Of course, that is the defending National League champs. 60 Pirates win 7-5. Daniels beats Hamilton. Thatch picks up the save. The 1954 Giants used 6 runs in the 13th to beat the 80 Phillies. Wilhelm the W. Hensley the loss. Man, that must be devastating. 6 runs. Marlins Legends win 4-3 as Levon Hernandez beats Kennedy with Brian Harvey the save. Giants Legends win 8-5. Hubble now 5-1 beats Millwood. Ramo 9 save. Brew Crew 3-2. Gallardo beats Lowe's. Doug Henry the save. The Expos Legends 1-5-2. Gio Gonzalez beats Aguilar. Wetland had to come in for the save. 1906 Cubs in the 10th. Farr beats Doolittle. Dr. Doolittle. Mets Legends win 5-3. Sid the Kid Fernandez beats Sadecki with Benitez for save. Pirates in the 9th. Adams beats Sable. Henry has a save. Dodgers Legends 8-1. Dazzy Vance beats West. The Reds Legends win 7-3. Rijo takes down Baldo Jimenez. Jackson his 3rd save. The Cardinals Legends win 7-2. Tudor now 6-6. She beats Slayton. And there was a bad weather game. Padres and Rockies will have to play a doubleheader. The 07 Rockies are going to be squeezed out because they play in the same stadium. So they might have to move the game. Well, yeah, they'll have to move the game, I think. Well, they said that Padres and Rockies will start at 1:30 Eastern Time. And then .505. We can always just quick play that one game. I don't know. I don't know if we can, though. Yeah, Padres, Rockies. So, Soto and Hirsch, they'll probably move the game to... Game starts at 1:35 Eastern Time. Then 5:05. I think they can do it. Yeah, they can do it. And the 2000 Rockies can do it. Yeah, they'll do the triple header. Yeah, the 2000. So the Rockies Legends have to play at 1:30 Eastern Time in the first of their 2 games against the Padres. Sure, why not? Sure, why not? Yeah, they could do it. They'll just have to start the game at 11:30 a.m. Eastern Time. I would probably move the game to like 11 a.m. Eastern Time. But that's just me. Not much news. Except for Willie Mays missing 3 weeks with a fractured thumb. Like, guy was slipping out. Yeah, Willie Mays, that's not good. Center field will now be taken over by Bobby Thompson permanently, in a sense. Bill Terry's the DH, but yeah, Bobby Thompson. He did okay in the game last week. But yeah, Robbie Thompson, Bergeron, Bill Terry. Yeah. So yeah, Willie Mays has to come back, and the Giants have to do something. They're 2 games back in the wild card, and they're 3 games back at the Dodgers. But we'll see what happens. Anyway, I'm Jeff Diamond. Adieu.